G'day, mate.
G'day, mate. Welcome to the channel and thank you for watching. We are Eric and Amanda and we quit our jobs to travel the world.
We make daily videos, so if you're interested in joining in, make sure to subscribe and share with your friends.
And today we are in Australia.
Specifically Geelong, we're hanging out to see what the city has to offer. Geelong, but we haven't found any crosswalks, so it does feel like Vietnam where you just have to run across and not get hit.
Now since this place is so western, we are like searching for crosswalks because we don't want to be breaking the law. We don't know what the laws are here about jaywalking, but we're not seeing any crosswalks whatsoever. It's so strange.
I just asked the local because we were dying to know, and she said, don't worry, you're not going to get in trouble for it. Pretty much the crosswalks are at opposite ends of the roads if you see light signs, but other than that, just run across, you'll be fine. So, good to know. And we just were looking down and we noticed these really red, beautiful, glowing jellyfish that we've never seen before, because in the Pacific Northwest they're always white, and we happened to notice a huge porcupine puffer as well as a saddleback, and they are my absolute favorite fish. Usually we have to go snorkeling to see them in the wildlife, but just to see them off the pier, it's crazy. It's awesome. Everywhere around this downtown area, I feel like we're running into these cool statues. Made some new friends.
So there's these little statue things that are all over this park. They're called billards, and apparently there's 100 of them, bollards.
Yeah, B-O-L-A-R-D.
And there's over 100 of them in this park. And the cool thing is they all have hidden bunny rabbits painted on the artwork. This one's down below here.
It's really not obvious.
They're usually pretty obvious. I'm seeing them a lot on the bottom of them, but it's just pretty interesting. I think it's just a charming, fun little thing that they do down in these parks. There was this little board that was talking about them, and it was like a challenge to kids. It's like, hey kids, did you know that there's a hidden rabbit on each one of these? Can you find them? It was just a cool little thing. And we have just made it to East Beach, which actually has a beach, so I think we're gonna go walk into the sand. So one thing about this place, it is a little hot, but because of the breeze coming from the ocean, it's mostly cool. And we're like the only ones wearing shorts. It's pretty funny, except for this guy who's wearing a Speedo. Now that guy is tough as nails, but it's, you know, we are used to a cooler weather, so shorts for us is totally fine. I feel amazingly comfortable, but other people, they just like look at us weird. Like, it's not what we're supposed to be doing. Also seeing a lot of people exercising here. Got people running in the park, riding bikes, skateboards. We saw some people doing some parkour, which is pretty crazy. And you got a group of people over here doing a workout. I just want to live here. This place is awesome. So we just made it to our destination.
GBG, yo!
We're at the Geelong Botanical Garden, and we love botanical gardens, so we had to come when we saw it on the map.
Best of all, it's free.
Free is always good. Now, I have probably said this 15 times by now. This city is beautiful. It's just such a nice place to be. And you know what? We didn't even research this place. We just picked this place because it's really close to the start of the Great Ocean Road. And boy, are we glad that we did. Because this place is super friendly. It's so relaxing. It feels like home. This is just a beautiful little town. Wow. I would say, wow, oh my gosh. This is a nice pathway. I would suggest if anyone is starting the Great Ocean Road and they're watching this video, start it at Geelong. Kind of like bamboo and stuff. We just came from a place with bamboo, but it still looks cool here.
The birds here are hysterical. There are so many different kinds, and they're very territorial, and all they do is like whack, 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 whack. All you do is just hear them talking the whole time.
So this tree is pretty cool. This is a giant redwood, and this was actually planted in 1873 by the governor of that time of Victoria. His name was Sir George Bowen. This was planted over 100 years ago. And it's really big now. Me just pointing it like this makes it seem like the size is small. This is probably a good 8 to 10 foot wide. And that was planted by a person, which I think is really cool. That was planted by a person over 100 years ago, probably close to 150. My math's probably wrong. But it's a giant redwood. It's really cool. So this park has been here for a while. Right now we are trying to head to a market to buy some food for our trip.
We just realized though that nearly everything closes down about this time, so we're kind of in a rush.
Yeah, it's only like 5 o'clock, but even the big mall that's here closes at 5:30, and the market closes at I think 6, but we're a pretty good distance away from it, so we're trying to hurry so we can get some stuff so we're not starving on our excursion. Our minds are freaking blown. We are in an actual store and we are finding all sorts of goodies.
Australia, and we're saving fish and chips for the Great Ocean Road. And in the meantime, the cheapest thing we could find at this joint after we got the groceries, we got hamburgers, $5 a piece, the plain hamburger, but it's huge. This is huge. And then we ended up getting a regular size fry. Bam! There's no way we're going to be eating all that, and I love French fries, but that is a crap ton. And then we got a side of ketchup. So cheers to y'all, because we're going to be chowing down.
I love hamburgers, and no matter how much sauce is already on it, I always have to dip it. Oh, I've been missing hamburgers so much. The meat's really good. I was thinking for a cheaper hamburger that it would just be kind of plain, but there's a lot of different greens and spices and stuff in there.
And then they've got a lot of vegetables in it as well. It's really good hamburger. And even better because all we've been eating is freaking noodles the last month.
We had a great first meal in Australia, and now we're heading back to our hotel. We've got to get a great night's sleep because tomorrow we'll be driving to Australia on the left-hand side of the road. That should be interesting.
We got tons of stuff, y'all.
And so, for now, catch you later and see you around the world.
Bye.
Bye-bye.